Hey, let me do my week 4 picks. The home team is the first team that I call out. The away team is the second team. A couple of rules, real quick. Most of the time, the home team wins. For the people that like to gamble or whatever, most of the time, the home team wins. Another rule is the team, most of the time, the score is usually 4 points or less. 4 points or less. Also, the last rule that I want to add that I didn't put on there before, most of the time, teams alternate wins and losses. So if a team won last week, a lot of times they lose this week. You got it? So sometimes they win one game, lose one game. This is how most teams end up having what they call parity, somewhat down the middle. But all right, Thursday night game, the first game. The New York Giants are at home. They beat my Cleveland Browns, and they're really excited at this point. They were predicted to be one of the worst teams in the National Football League, and beating the Browns didn't change that. But kudos to BX and the New York Giants for their win over my Cleveland Browns. But unfortunately, they're playing the Dallas Cowboys, who are traveling to New York. And I'm going to take the Dallas Cowboys, who are upset because they got beat by Baltimore, who finally got off the schneid. They was 0-2. The Carolina Panthers have found their quarterback in the Red Rocket. They set the youngster down, put him on the bench. The Panthers have a bust-out game and they win last week. That was enough. And now they're going to be playing against the Cincinnati Bengals, who just lost the game. It's got a better quarterback, a better team. I'm taking the Cincinnati Bengals on the road. The Atlanta Falcons is playing at home against the Saints, the New Orleans Saints. This is a rivalry game, a NFC South battle. This game really is a toss-up. In a lot of cases, the Falcons just lost. They got a advancement in quarterback play, safety play, defensive backs and whatnot. And they played a close game. And now they're going to play against the New Orleans Saints, who in the first 2 games were unstoppable. 17 basically straight drives without scoring. So they're going to feel somewhat relieved to now play against the Falcons. And I'm going to take the New Orleans Saints. The Houston Texans is a team that I think is very special. And they're playing at home. And they're playing against the Jacksonville Jaguars, who got tally-whopped. I'm concerned about the fact that they got blasted like they did. But I'm going to take the Houston Texans in what I think is the easiest pick so far. The New York Jets playing against the Denver Broncos. The Jets are at home. The Broncos won their last game. Bo Nix is starting to roll. But I'm going to take the Jets at home. The Green Bay Packers are playing at home against the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings have been rolling. The Packers are at home, and I do think Jordan Love comes back. I'm going to take the Packers at home. The Indianapolis Colts are playing against the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers are 3-0. Mike Tomlin, who is my favorite coach in the National Football League, is rolling. Can they go to 4-0? Can they beat the Colts? The Colts are at home. Pittsburgh is going to have to lose somewhere. Is this it? I don't think so. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers on the road. The Chicago Bears going against the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams is a hard team to tell. The Bears are playing at home. They got a young quarterback, a rookie quarterback. I'm still going to go with the Los Angeles Rams on the road. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who lost, and Philadelphia Eagles won, right? So the Eagles won. The Buccaneers are at home. I'm going to take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home because they won. They lost their last game, and the Eagles won. San Francisco 49ers, who have not been playing very well, are at home against the New England Patriots, who I think are still playing decent under Gerard Mayo, Coach Mayo. This game is a close one, I'm thinking. And I'm going to take the San Francisco 49ers at home for the tiebreaker. The Arizona Cardinals are playing against the Washington Commanders. 2 young quarterbacks. Shout out to Jaden Daniels. Played a phenomenal game against the Cincinnati Bengals. Can he repeat that performance? I doubt it. The quarterback for Arizona Cardinals is a little bit more of a veteran. I'm going to go with Arizona at home. since Washington won last week. Might be too much excitement. The Los Angeles Chargers, who got beat by Pittsburgh, are playing the Kansas City Chiefs. Is this the week the Chiefs lose? It's possible, because the Chargers is a divisional game. Division games are very tough. The Chiefs have been barely winning by the edge of their teeth. For the first time, I'm going to go against the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to take the Los Angeles Chargers. The Las Vegas Raiders are playing against my Cleveland Browns. I'm very disappointed in our performance for the most part. We can't seem to beat the Raiders. Give me the Las Vegas Raiders on the road, at home. Baltimore Ravens are rolling now, but they're playing against Josh Allen. So now we got Lamar Jackson going against Josh Allen. The Ravens are at home. The Bills just won last week. I'm going to take Baltimore to get off the snide again and win two games in a row. Give me the Baltimore Ravens. The Miami Dolphins, I'm losing track of who they are. They got speed on the outside, playing against the Tennessee Titans. Not sure if they got their act together completely. Game can be a toss-up, but I'm going to take the Miami Dolphins at home. In the last game, the Detroit Lions at home against the Seattle Seahawks. Haven't heard much noise about the Detroit Lions. They're playing against Seattle. Seattle was on the road. Seattle is pretty tough at home. I'm going to take Detroit at home. Love y'all.